Slowly, your mornings start to build your identity. You are no longer just someone who wants to improve. You become someone who actually improves. You are no longer just someone who says, "One day I will change." You become someone who wakes up and proves it. This is one of the most beautiful things about self-improvement in the early morning. It is quiet, it is personal, it is honest. No one may clap for you. No one may even know what you are doing. But deep inside, you know. You know that while other people are sleeping, you are investing in your mind. You are investing in your discipline. You are investing in your future. And that creates a deep kind of confidence. Not fake confidence, not loud confidence, but real confidence. The kind of confidence that comes from knowing you are keeping promises to yourself. And let us be honest, one of the most painful feelings in life is knowing what you need to do but not doing it. That feeling slowly damages the heart. Because every time you ignore your growth, a part of you becomes disappointed. A part of you starts losing trust in yourself. You say you will start reading, but you do not start. You say you will start exercising, but you do not start. You say you will start working on your dream, but you do not start. After some time, the problem is not only that your life is not improving. The bigger problem is that your relationship with yourself becomes weak. You stop believing your own words. But waking up at 4 a.m. begins to repair that relationship. Because every morning, when you rise and choose growth, you send yourself a new message. You say, "My future matters." You say, "My mind matters." You say, "My dream matters." You say, "I matter." That is why this habit can feel so emotional. It is not only a schedule change. It is self-respect in action. It is self-love in action. It is proof that you are finally serious about your own life. And over time, these small mornings create massive transformation. A person who reads daily becomes wiser. A person who exercises daily becomes stronger. A person who thinks daily becomes clearer. A person who practices daily becomes better. A person who shows up daily becomes different. This is how real change happens. Not in one dramatic day. Not in one motivational speech. Not in one exciting moment. Real change happens when you create time every day to become better. And 4 a.m. is powerful because it gives you the perfect place to do exactly that. So when you wake up at 4 a.m., do not think only, "I am waking up early." Think something much deeper. Think, "I am making room for my future." Because every morning you protect for self-improvement is a morning that pulls you closer to the life you want. And one day, when people look at your discipline, your focus, your growth, your peace, and your success, they will think it happened suddenly. But you will know the truth. It started in the dark. It started in silence. It started at 4 a.m. Lesson 4. You become mentally unstoppable. There is something powerful that happens when you start doing hard things on purpose. Your mind changes. Your identity changes. Your standards change. And waking up at 4 a.m. is one of those hard things that can completely transform your mind. Waking up at 4 a.m. is not easy. Your bed feels warm. Your room feels quiet. Your body wants more sleep. Your comfort whispers, "Stay here a little longer." Your excuses begin to speak. Start tomorrow. You need more rest. One day doesn't matter. You can do it later. And in that moment, you are standing in front of a battle that most people do not even realize is happening. It is the battle between comfort and power. Comfort says, "Choose what feels easy." Power says, choose what makes you stronger. Every time you wake up at 4 a.m., you are training your mind to listen to power instead of comfort. It becomes mental training. It becomes emotional training. It becomes character training. Because when you can get out of bed while everything inside you wants to stay there, you are teaching yourself one of the greatest lessons in life. You do not have to obey every feeling. This lesson can change a person forever. Because many people are controlled by feelings. If they feel motivated, they work. If they do not feel motivated, they stop. If they feel excited, they begin. If they feel tired, they quit. If they feel confident, they try. If they feel afraid, they hide. That is not strength. That is slavery to emotion. And one of the biggest reasons people never reach their potential is because they are always waiting to feel ready. Great people do not always feel ready. They move anyway. They act anyway. They rise anyway. And waking up at 4